touch. Now all I want is to be with you. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Mustafa ala habibika nabiyika Mustafa. You came to me in a time of despair. I called on you, you were there. Without you, what would my life be?
Okey, pertama kali saya mendengar lagunya, kalau kita ingat lagi lah lagu Jejak Rasul.
Ya, betul.
Dan ini ramai, terus membuatkan saya terus pergi YouTube search.
Ramai yang tertanya-tanya lah. Ramai yang tertanya ketika itu. Dan kita pun sudah mengenali Sami Yusuf. Dan ini merupakan kali kedua beliau berada di Malaysia, datang ke Malaysia hari ini. Assalamualaikum, very good morning. Welcome to Malaysia. Welcome back to Malaysia and Malaysia hari ini.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi. Thank you very much for having me. It's an honor to be here again.
Thank you. So how are you? How's your flight? How's your journey?
It was a little bit tiresome actually. It was a little bit tired because we only just arrived like hours ago. But we're excited, we're very happy to be here, and we're grateful for the opportunity.
And we've been talking about your latest release, Salam.
That's right.
It's such a simple concept. I mean, everyone knows as Muslims what Salam means, peace. So would you like to talk about the album, the new album?
Yeah, I mean, alhamdulillah, through Artifacts, our partner here, we've just released Salam. You're right, it is a very simple concept, but also one that is more relevant now than perhaps any other time. We're living in difficult times. We're living in times of discord, disharmony. Balance has kind of disappeared in many aspects of life. And I think with what's happening around the world, especially in the Middle East, I think it's a very timely message. It's a very important message where we see intolerance towards the so-called other, in inverted commas. We see intolerance towards each other. And it's important to remind people of that fundamental. I think all the great religions share that. I think all the great religions, whether it's from the Islamic faith, the Christian, the Jewish, and even the non-Abrahamic faiths, I think at the core of all the great traditions is that peace, that salam, that we talk about.
I think one of your strengths, your soothing voice, when you hear, what's what inspired you? How do you? I mean, it's like it comes from your soul when you sing, and you can directly feel it. I mean, how do you manage to compose and everything and make it such a very beautiful song?
Barakallahu feekum. Thank you very much for your kind words. I come from a musical family. I'm an amateur in everything, but the music, I know a little bit, small. Allah has blessed me a little bit to know a little about not only the artistic, the creative side, but also the scientific side as well. When I was a very young boy, I studied the maqamat with my father, so the Persian maqams and the Arabic maqams, which they're not dissimilar actually. They're the same. I mean, the maqams in Kurdistan or Persia, Azerbaijan, and the ones in the Arab world are not different. It's just the names are a bit different. And plus, I then studied classical music, the Western tradition, and ultimately, I've always had this yearning, this kind of, it's calling, for the higher things. I've never been satisfied, with just singing a song, just a song. I've always wanted to inshallah, to talk about the sacred and use my voice in some humble way towards the sacred, to do something for the sacred.
Okay, Salam, you mentioned it's a universal concept, it's a timely message.
Yes.
But at the same time, I've read that it's probably your most personal as well album. So, how is it personal to you? Can you talk about some of the songs and how you came to composing them?
Definitely. I mean, all the songs are composed and arranged by myself, with few exceptions, lyrical exceptions. But you're right, it is a very personal album, and I think that part of the reason why it's personal is because certain events that took place in my life. But I always try to make music not about the ego. It's not about me. I always try to, in any sense, although it's personal, I always try, inshallah, to always concentrate on the higher thing. So it's not about me. It's relatable, and it's something ultimately connected to the sacred. And it's about many things. In this album, there are certain songs that were released in my third official album, Wherever You Are, that have been remastered, and certain the languages have been changed. We have Arab, English, and Arabic. So some songs have been come from that very you call it personal album. But the overall gist of this album, I think, is a perennial message. It's a timeless message of peace, of bringing people together. I have never been one to try to create, partitioning and to divide people. I try in my humble effort through music to bring people together. It's very, very important.
Okay, and it's really good to see you, and I'm sure your fans are looking forward
Thank you
to
very
meeting
much.
up with you personally. Unfortunately, we don't have any more time.
Thank you for whatever time you've given us.
But to all the fans out there, anda semua boleh bertemu dengan Sami Yusuf hari ini pukul 4 di KL Central, dan esok pukul 2 untuk meet and greet pelancaran album di Royal Bintang. Jadi ramai-ramai datang untuk bertemu sendiri dengan Sami Yusuf. Ini albumnya yang baru.
Album yang baru, Salam. Very personal album seperti yang dikatakan oleh Sami Yusuf tadi. Okey, dan pada anda yang nak saksikan mula paparan kita sepanjang ni, boleh sajikan ditonton .com.my.
Boleh tonton semula And again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We know that you're tired from
Thank you very much for your time.
And all the best with your launch and your stay here.
Syukran. Jazakumullah khairan. Terima kasih. Thank you.
Okey, jumpa lagi pada hari Isnin nanti. Terima kasih di atas perhatian anda. Assalamualaikum.
Pada di SPM, selamat berjuang. What I say.
شتموه لما جهلوا تبعوه لما عرفوا هداه. Where are you in my dreams? My dreams. You feel so close but so far. So far. When all I want is to see your face in front of me. You make me chase around shadows in the moonlight, only for the sunrise to open my eyes. Makes me jump to my feet, walk around the city street, hoping that I'll find you by my side. And I feel your sunlight, beautiful and so bright, feeling I'm in your arms for a while. Past like a breeze, moving through the palm trees, hand in hand, you and me, with your smile, 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 smile. خدموه لما جهلوا تبعوه لما عرفوا هداه. What a shame, what they say. خدموه لما جهلوا تبعوه لما